and though the Great War had finally come to an end, regional conflicts still persist. Despite the suffering of the previous generation, battles are still waged 30 years on.
Standing behind the lectern today is the school's newest teacher, Kuzuki. Although he's supposed to be teaching math, his lessons seem to have gone off on a tangent.
Now, instead of armies, attacks in ever greater numbers are being carried out by terrorists, and in an attempt to suppress these terrorist groups.
With that, the bell signaling the end of classes sounds. And with the end of the day here, the tension in the classroom drops immediately.
Alright, let us end here today. Oh, yes. Before I forget, there is an announcement from the student counselor. Recently, a rise in the number of slashing incidents has made the surrounding area dangerous. With that in mind, keep any detours to a minimum and head home as quickly as possible.
Get home quickly? Good advice, but I still have to finish a few assignments for the journalism club. Why I'm so gung-ho about investigating the school's 7 wonders is a mystery even to me, but it seems important for some reason. I have to turn in yesterday's report. I'd better go see the editor-in-chief this evening.
Dismissed.
Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl on the stairs. Could she be a new student?
What? I'm sure you're just talking about Rin Tosaka from Class B.
Rin Tosaka? Never heard of her.
You've really never heard of her? Pretty, athletic, smart, classy? Or a stuck-up Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise?
It wouldn't be unrealistic to call Rin Tosaka the most popular girl in the whole school.
Are you pulling my leg?
Girl, you're so dense, you probably wouldn't feel it if I pulled your leg anyway.
What? I'm not dense much, but she wasn't wearing our school uniform. She was wearing red. How do you explain that?
I don't know. I hadn't noticed.
Huh? Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
You would. Come on, let's hurry to our club.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go talk to the editor-in-chief.
Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday?
It was Taiga.
Interesting. So it was Tiger. Of course there's no entrance to the spirit world. Thanks to you, the article will be great. Are you ready for the next article assignment? The next unsolved mystery is... Yesterday, there was a girl dressed in red on the rooftop. Rumors about Little Red Rooftop are spreading. Go find out what this is all about. A journalist lets the news guide their feet. To the rooftop!
There is someone I can ask about the rooftop.
The girl on the rooftop? Ah, her. She just happens to be up there right now. I saw her holding the key to the rooftop a moment ago.
Thanks, Issei. I turned the doorknob and the metal door opened silently on its hinges. As a rule, no one is allowed up on the rooftop, but I can see someone's elongated shadow. The vibrant color set off by the setting of the sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure out of a painting, the girl seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun.
What a beautiful sunset. I can only imagine how captivating this sight must be for the people who live here. It is indeed a very beautiful scene. A shame that it doesn't really exist. On the surface, it seems like such a benign, peaceful world. A pity that it'll soon come to an end. This place is merely an idealized imitation of the real world, and one done in poor taste. I wonder if there's any value to a memory that can only be observed and then left behind.
I'm not quite sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others. Her eyes seem to shine with an intensity that rivals that of the fiery red of the evening sky.
What's this? A notice from the system? Thanks for bringing it to me. Huh? That's not it. That means you must be one of the generic students. If one of the irrelevant NPCs can get up here, I guess I'll have to find another place to hang out.
Continuing to mumble quietly to herself, the girl quickly walks my way.
Oh well, at least this is a good opportunity for me to look one of you over. Stand still, you.
Unexpectedly, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek.
Wait, what's this? Is this a warning from the system? Direct interference does break the rules after all.
Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without a trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished? There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind.
Oh, you're still here. It's almost time to leave school, so you should prepare to go home. What's wrong? You look a little pale.
The sound of Issei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired, or I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home, like Issei says. No, I should probably look around the campus a little more. If I want to leave, I should head out through the main gate. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
Did you hear? There was a murder near the school yesterday. A high school kid was killed. It happened on their way home. I live near there, and now I'm scared to go home.
A murder? How tragic.
Hey, guess what? I heard this from a friend of a friend, but...
Huh? What is it?
Miss Fujimura is living with one of the students here.
Ew, you mean like romantically? But that's taboo.
Really? I think we better ask her about that.
Me? Living with a student? Ah, no! I'm his guardian, just his guardian! The child of one of my parents' friends had been living alone, so I've been helping out. Which means that I go over to his house, but not that I live with him. I don't! Not at all! Hey, what is with that face? You don't believe your own teacher? Oh, you're a good kid. You don't even know what those bad kids mean by living together, right? Right? And now, your teacher needs to give those kids who are spreading rumors a little educational guidance. With my fists!
Oh, Miss Fujimura. Huh? What is Shinji doing over there?
For some reason, Shinji keeps messing with the door. I wonder what he's up to.
That's weird. Why won't it open?
What are you doing?
What, you haven't left yet? Wait, don't tell me. No, never mind. Losers like you shouldn't be on campus right now. Hey, who knows? You might get whacked by that killer. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What are you up to?
Shut it, you! It won't mean anything to a nerd like you, but wait, why am I explaining anything to you? Just get the hell out of here already!
Jeez, cruel as usual. Guess I better go. maybe I should just go home now.
Auspicious star, such dazzling light. It drowns even the chime of bells.
I enter the classroom. Once again, Shinji Mato, in the seat next to me, has a full house.
I'm telling you, you don't have any talent. Just give up before you look like a retard. So you know what he said to that?
What? What did he say? We're dying to know. Tell us.
This wuss gets all boo-hoo. And he says, I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you who skips practice. I'm sorry, I have to laugh. Anybody knows you can't practice your way into being a genius. If he wants to practice something, he should practice not sounding like a tool. I mean, the guy's not a total maggot, but he's still so trash he needs to find a garbage can. That moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as the naturally gifted.
You must be so talented if you don't need to practice, Mato. I feel bad for that kid.
Trash can't help being trash. It should just learn to stop dreaming about being something better.
The bell rings. In response, the gaggle of girls shuffle off to their own seats. While we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals. I mean, when I try to even think about the future, I get overwhelmed. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? How? I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day.
Good morning, everyone!
Suddenly, my heart accelerates, each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body's on high alert. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fujimura. No.
Well, kids, this is a little out of the blue, but today I want to introduce you to a new friend.
It's him. That blonde boy is the one who's causing my body's fight-or-flight instincts to prickle.
Go on, Leo. Introduce yourself.
For what purpose?
Huh? Well, Leo, you'll be attending school with these people, so I'm sure they'd like to know who you are.
Ah, I see. These good people do not know my name yet.
He steps forward, and then, in a louder voice, says,
Everyone, my name is Leonardo Bastario Harway. In time, it will be a name known to all the world, but for now, it is the name of your classmate. I'm pleased to meet you all. I hope we enjoy our time together.
What?
The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manner of speaking, or any coups over how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing, entranced even. Shinji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebes could ever hope to reach the level that this new kid lives on. It's not overextending to call his very existence transfixing. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by a presence far brighter than our own. His natural place is above us, looking down as our king. How did someone like him end up here? It must be a mistake.
Anyway, everyone, please make Leo feel welcome. Then, Leo, if you would please take a seat. It looks like the third seat in the second row from the right is open. Will that be okay?
Leo? Ah, you're addressing me. I see no reason to not allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I'd very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country.
What? Jeez, don't joke with your teacher! To your seat, Leo! I won't smack you since, well, it was kind of flattering to hear you say that.
Of course. I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fujimura.
Then, the boy gave the kind of easy smile that only kids can. That simple smile washes away the tension in the room, and people even begin to smile themselves. I think he's not so much a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he also has natural charisma that draws us up to his level. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies.
I don't like him. Flirting with the teacher already? That arrogant little twerp!
Shinji's clearly not happy.
If you have any questions, ask anyone in the class, or myself. Come to me first. There's no need to be shy.
Yes, I understand. I'm pleased that I will be attending such a good school.
Am I imagining things? Just for a second, I thought he shifted his attention toward me. Not toward anyone else, not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing Leo, but to me alone. Yeah, right. There's no way a practically otherworldly person like him would notice bland me.
Let's go project!